At Commercial Fleet, you won't be sold a pipe dream. You'll be shown what you could do financially and with your time and for balance and for happiness by someone who's in an office 10 feet away. And if you have ambition, that roadmap can be yours, because the real truth is this: I don't care where you went to school. I don't care where you grew up. I don't care what you look like. I don't care whether your family's got money or no money. It is irrelevant to us. This is the ultimate melting pot. If you have ambition and you can learn from people who have done it, you can do what the people in our office have done.
It's great, I don't feel like I'm too bothered. No one's breathing down my neck. I'm able to get through my day without being so stressed out.
Man, the culture's awesome. Everybody's, smiling. Everybody's very competitive. Nobody's really scared to get on the call. It's always, challenging. I think Matt puts a good platform down for us to be successful in the sales role.
At the end of the day, we have a very diverse group of people, a lot of different backgrounds. I personally came from a sales background of about 20 years of customer service and working with different types of clients. But yeah, we have people from all kinds of backgrounds, and that's the beauty of CFF.
You got to be a good salesperson to work at Commercial Fleet. You have to have sales skills. Now, we can train you and we can help you get great at sales, but if you want to be a top producer at our company, you have to know how to sell.
It can be fun, it can be grueling, it can be pressured. It's a job. You can come in here with a good attitude and make it, or you can come in here with a bad attitude and not. So that's why I try to come into work every day with a good attitude. Cold calling sucks. Straight up, it does. I did it a long time ago. I made like 150 calls every day, and I did that for about 6 or 7 months, and it is brutal, but it's necessary.
It's intense. You get a lot of calls where you don't know what's gonna happen, but through the day you'll get 5, 10 calls that you have great conversations with them, and it's always worth it at the end.
Anybody that's working over a phone, especially that you don't know someone, it's always going to be a difficult start. And I think the reason why that is because it takes time for you to get outside of yourself. It feels a lot easier for me now than it did when I first started, obviously. But I think cold calling is great. Everybody's always worried about who can I get that lead from, who can I get that referral from, do I have to get it from a specific source? No, you can just call anybody.
It's mentally exhausting at times. There's days you go home and you're driving home and you're tired. You're mentally tired because you're talking to so many different people, it's so many different conversations, and you do have some people that occasionally are going to be rude to you, and it's part of it. You have to be like a duck and let it roll off your back and go on to the next. But then you have great conversations too, so you have to find the positives, and there are a lot of potential customers out there, and if you're willing to put in the time and effort, I can tell you that there were multiple times that I'd be on my 75th call of the day, and I'd go ahead and I'd make that call, and somebody pick up, and they were in the market for a truck, and so I'd get an application from them, and it paid off. I could have gone to only 70, and I wouldn't have had that customer. So sometimes those extra efforts, they really do pay off, and it was amazing how many times that would happen.
To be successful here in a sales capacity at Commercial Fleet, you have to understand it takes work. It is not an easy position. I don't want to sugarcoat it for anybody. It does take work. But what doesn't take work, right? Everyone who reaches the top of their industry understands that work is a requirement.
I've been in environments before where you see people that just go through the motions. They come in and they do the minimum amount. I've never understood that. Whenever I'm at work, I want to feel like I've done something and accomplished something each day I come in. I may not land that big deal, I may not have all the app flow or get things in for funding that day, but every day I find successes, I find things that help me move to the next level.
I think the most important thing is to be happy. And you can be happy being successful at different amounts of money. Some people make $30,000 and they're very happy, and I consider that a success. But I think the reason we come to work is to, provide for our families, and if success, how much we want to do depends on us.
CFF was built because I'm a salesperson. And I wanted the opportunity that doesn't exist in a lot of companies. I wanted my hard work and ambition to be rewarded. And I don't think that gets found. I don't think it's even been created by most companies. I think most companies are created for, how do we squeeze as much profit out of the organization as possible? And while profit is important to us, I want ambition to be rewarded. And that's the culture around here from a sales standpoint. If you have ambition and you're looking for an opportunity, commercial fleet is an amazing place. If you're looking to coast, it's the wrong spot. But if you're looking for your ambition and your hard work to be rewarded, that's why we built the company.